did you hope to learn about yourself in a place like this?
The less you know about me, the better off you are, swordsman.
Is it possible to know less than I do?
If we're being honest, Yasuo, the rest of us know a lot less than you.
I am the last of my kind. There is no record of another Vistani. The only clues I have led me here.
To the Shadow Isles? Alone? Kids these days.
I am older than all of you combined.
Okay. Still. We need trust to work together, even if it's brief. Especially if we're fending off certain death.
These sunstones. I've carried them my whole life, never knowing why or where they came from. A clue led me to Bilgewater, and a merchant there suggested Gangplank recently bought a sunstone from him.
A merchant?
Do not question me. We will help each other and be done with it.
You don't trust her, do you?
She is older than all of us combined. No, I don't trust her.
I do sense conflict in her, but I am not fearful. We shall keep our heads up regardless.
When the spirits in this place cry out, I can feel what they lost. I can see the Isles as they once were. They were beautiful, but so strange. My ancestors must have felt like such outsiders here. This is one of the Blessed Isle vaults. I heard of their beauty and legacies. Seeing them in this state is disheartening.
That one remains intact at all is remarkable. The ruination lived up to its name.
Which begs the question, can we get it open?
What a beautiful door! I love beautiful doors!
Okay. There's always a way in.
Just okay.
Let's look around.
Fucking weird.
The mist is thick with spirits who died in the ruination.
Yuck.
And it carries the breath of their loss, their despair.
That makes sense. There's nothing colder than the feeling of defeat.
These markings, there is something familiar about them.
Can you decipher their meaning?
There are so many memories in my mind, so many lives. I can feel something reaching to me.
Spirits? Did they speak to you?
No, the stones are resonating with a memory. I can't picture it, but I can feel it. Maybe there really are answers here.
This vault is rife with the stench of black mist.
Death runs deep here.
For Maokai, it is death we must repel at any cost.
A temporary reprieve. All will eventually drown, choking on the waters of life.
Now he's a philosopher.
He is worthy.
Nice. They look great.
Welcome, Gangplank, to my inner sanctum. Look upon your prize.
Is that it? The ancient king's sword?
It is the blade of the ruined king. Within it sleeps his spirit. With the Buru artifacts you delivered from Bilgewater, we shall extract the king's soul. But to trap him, to bend his dark strength to your service, you will need the amulet I gave you.
I carry it with me always.
The king is a creature of the black mist. The amulet can absorb the mist, but its strength is equal only to the bearer's will. When the time comes, your mortal will must defeat the king's. Only then will his magic submit to your control.
A battle of the wills?
You seem worried. Never fear. This king and I are from an older time. I know some of his secrets. If his heart still rages after all these centuries, I will break his spirit.
You won't have to do that. My will to rule Bilgewater is unstoppable.
Almost as unstoppable as misfortunes.
Greater than hers.
You cannot know what sleeps in the heart of your enemy. You must guard this amulet with your life. For now, the king must build his strength. Let us awaken him. You'll see what 1,000 years of slumber does to a man's soul.
Okay.
Hear me. Through the veil, King of Ruin.
Holy shit, he's here. Yeah.
Calls to me. I am Thresh. I have reclaimed you from the darkness.
The world is cold. My queen. Where is my queen?
Your slumber has weakened you. We will search for her when your strength has returned.
Where is she?
Your beloved deserves to see you in all your royal might, with all your powers restored.
Yes, I am her king. She waits for me.
So that is the man whose will I must break.
He seeks his queen, but she is long dead. His love for her is merely a means to control him.
Of course, he will submit to me.
Take time to enjoy the estate, such as it is. We will try again soon. Finally, the pieces are in play. Gangplank,
Time to get
the
betrayed.
Amulet, and the king. Gangplank will provide a suitable mortal host. But the amulet will break him eventually. Even the strongest cannot resist the mist forever. And when Gangplank's spirit breaks, all the souls in the world will be mine to reap.
Thresh is a bad motherfucker, boy.
You should rest.
You are right, Ilaoi. Brom will try harder.
You don't seem yourself. You worry.
Yes. For my people.
You are doing all that you can for them. I know you will succeed. Now ease your mind. Perhaps with a story.
Let's see.
Voice eater.
Nighttime.
Fiddlesticks.
It makes me recall stories of... the Voice Eater. A legendary beast that eats people alive, crying out their final words in their own voice. It is said many in the Freljord have vanished in the dark of the night, chasing after the voices of those they've lost. That is why we have a saying. Do not answer the voices in the dark.
That is terrifying.
Well, it is just a story. But you're right. Brom feels much better now. Good night, Ilaoi.
Do you not sleep, Ari?
I try, but around others, it's difficult. Better to stay awake, in control.
You have proven you are worthy of our trust. We have no reason to fear you.
I wish that were true. I came here searching for answers, but it seems the more I seek, the less I know myself.
I too struggle to find truth. But our destiny awaits us. When we embrace motion, every step brings us closer to it. When we stop, we become frozen in place. Then, we are lost.
I have been lost for so long. I wonder what my life could have been. What destinies have already passed me by.
All were paths leading to where you are now. Here with us, where you must be. Our destinies are entwined.
I believe you are right. Thank you for helping me along my path.
Has Bilgewater always been your home?
What it was before doesn't matter. Now it's just my hunting ground.
The city is full of killers, but it's your name on every sailor's lips. You do not simply hunt, you bring terror.
There is power in fear.
In that we agree. But you limit yourself. I believe there is more to you. A higher purpose.
What purpose?
That is for you to discover. You only see blood in the water because you've been swimming in place. Blind to the vast open sea just beyond.
There is nothing for me beyond. There is only the deep.
Pike.
No more words. I wish to be alone.
Fair enough.
Yasuo, I can come back if you wish to be alone.
I don't mind the company. Unless it's Braum.
He is spirited.
And you're polite. Ari, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What is it?
Back in Bilgewater, why did you leave without me? I vowed to protect you.
I was afraid that staying with me would put you in danger.
It comes with the territory.
Not danger from our enemies. From me.
I'm not afraid of you.
I know. That's why I had to leave.
Ari.
Good night, Yasuo.
Spice. Spice.
Little fox, can Brom do anything for you?
Thank you, Braum, but I'm fine. I've grown accustomed to sleeping in caves, and without company.
My friend, beds are too small for Brom. I too prefer the expansive cradle of the wilderness.
The night Yasuo and I arrived in Bilgewater was the first night I've slept in a bed since I can remember.
He cares for you a great deal, you know. When I met Yasuo, finding you was all he spoke of. It's why he came to the Shadow Isles. But let's keep that between us.
I don't know what to say.
Then say nothing. Just know you are among friends. Rest now, little fox. And remember, we are stronger together.
Thank you, Braum. I am glad to call you my friend.
What is that delightful aroma?
Just cooking up a little something.
The smell is so spicy, so savory. You must teach this to me.
Sorry, big guy. Old family secret. One of the few things I have left from my mother.
It is special, this love you have for her. You honor her memory.
Yeah, well, she was a special woman. Now let's see if I've done her recipe justice.
This is incredible.
As good as your Druvask stew?
Better.
Well, maybe when all this is over, I'll let you take my recipe back to the Freljord. If I'd trust anyone with it, it's you.
Thank you, Captain. This warms Brom's heart. And his belly.
So what What's your story, big guy? You don't seem to be from around here.
No, Brom hails from the Freljord, a distant land of mountains and snow.
And you walk around with no shirt on?
Brom is iceborn. I do not feel the cold.
I've lived on this island my whole life. Never given much thought to what else was out there.
You must visit the Freljord. Meet our fierce warriors, slay a few trolls. And most importantly, you must try our Druvask stew.
Druvask stew? I'll bet it's as good as it sounds.
All this talk of the Freljord makes Brom long to return. But not until my quest is complete.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. And who knows? Maybe one day I'll finally see the Freljord.
And warm your belly with Druvask stew, eh?
No promises. Don't tell me you actually sleep with your eyes open.
I don't sleep.
Well, that makes two of us.
You are haunted. You want revenge so badly. I can taste it.
Hey, I've got a list too. But mine only has one name on it. Gangplank. When I've killed him, then I'll see about getting some sleep.
The deep calls for his blood.
Who would have thought you and me would ever have something in common? But Pike, I need to be the one to do it. Or we can take turns?
I've never shared a kill. Maybe just this once.
That's hilarious.
Sharpening your blades.
A habit. The flesh is too weak to dull them, but it brings me peace. Besides, a cleaner death is my way of showing mercy.
I suppose it is.
The test. You wonder how I survived?
I do. What did you feel? Did the Mother Serpent speak to you?
I heard... a voice I have not heard before. It clashed with those I have. Blood and smoke. Liquid black. Myself with a burden. A different one.
And you calling for you. That could explain...
Temporary. Like most living things.
I am curious to see if you are right.
I don't really care if I am.
I'm sure you did what you had to do.
I'm sorry, what?
Your brother. You've proven thus far that you are not someone to take life in vain.
I appreciate your optimism, but I don't think you know me well enough to say that for certain. What makes you so sure?
The winds, as you say, they blow many directions. Sometimes they are dark, cold. Sometimes they are warm and easy. We either move with them or twist in them.
Apparently, I talk too much.
Perhaps it was your test, and you survived. With a purpose.
I do have a purpose. Proving my innocence is less important to me than serving justice. At least in this matter.
I believe you.
Just a few more people left to convince then. Captain, you're up late.
There's work to be done. My schemes won't hatch themselves.
What happened in Bilgewater? It's hard to lose people. I know you're doing all you can. Your loyalty to the city is admirable.
Thanks. I wish others shared your view of things. Hey, I'm always looking for capable soldiers for my crew. And you? You're more than capable. You would do well for yourself. And for me.
I'm flattered, but I know what I have to do next. And for that, I need to leave Bilgewater.
Sorry to hear it. I hope you'll find your way back before long.
Good night, Sarah.
Oh, Brom.
These roots, the mist withers them.
Something sinister lives here. More than just
Is it the Vile Ball?
mist.
That would be cool.
Then we must eliminate it. Lure it out.
I do not think that will be necessary.
Nope. Okay, something else. Tentacles.
Locked and loaded.
Let me show you. There's more. Since I had to catch my breath. Lift with the knees, crash with the whole body. My shield is heavy.
We still gotta fight to win.
Don't worry about me. Save the Poros. Even Brock gets winded.
I've been waiting for this.
You are very thoughtful.
else getting tired of surprise attacks?
Our resolve is strong. We have repelled the shadows.
The mist. It retreats from the roots.
What of the blessed water?
While Maokai's roots appear to be healed, the blessed water here has long been dried out.
Do not fear, Brahm. We will find a cure for your people. I'm sure of it.
For now, we should return to Maokai. Hopefully this will be enough to clear the way forward.
Little one.
Your
Oh, this ordeal has taken much of my strength. To fully restore the grove, to breach the walls of mist. It will take time.
Time? We don't have any. We need to keep going.
I can offer no alternative.
The Buru have battled back the mist for thousands of years. There must be something my people can do, that I can do.
Yes, the Buru. Before the ruination, the monks of the Blessed Isles would travel to the Serpent Isles to make contact with your ancestors.
I thought those but rumors, myths.
If you doubt me, search the coast along the Serpent Isles. There is a temple below the sea, where the Buru taught some from the Blessed Isles to commune with your mother serpent.
Impossible. If such word has not been passed down in Buru legend, how can I find...
I will find it.
Ripper?
I have seen things in the deep.
Then you know of this place.
Get me close. The Undertow will call to me. Take this seed. Grant it the Mother Serpent's blessing. With it full of life, I can restore the grove and crush the mist that stands in your way.
Thanks, Maokai.
It
You're
will
the
be done.
best.
Until we meet again, Maokai.